welcome back to Hungover Handwrite as we continue on with our reactions to Tommy Toehold videos. Chad, Clem, Dylan, Jonathan, and we're going to an event with many names. UFC Fight Night 50, Jacare versus Mousasi 2, also known as UFC Mashantucket.
What? Would you ever figure that out?
It's in Connecticut. I guess that's a town in Connecticut, although the location
Ledyard
is actually Ledyard, Connecticut.
Ledyard.
At Foxwood Resort and Casino. So here's the thing. This is what we've been talking about. We've talked about this multiple times with the UFC just going to the apex for everything other than pay-per-views for the last 2 years.
They need to burn the apex down.
Yes.
Agreed.
Somebody does. I mean, maybe us. But this is like my whole point of saying like they need to stop doing the apex because they can go anywhere and get pretty close to selling it out.
Right.
Ledyard, Connecticut. It probably wasn't a sellout, but
did almost
$500,000
at the gate.
Yeah, $479,000 at the gate. Only 4,086 attendance, but
over 1 million viewers at the peak.
That's probably 4,000 is probably close to the capacity. It may be like 5,000 or something. It might be a small arena, but
only what?
That's what I'm saying. But
that can't be right.
I bet it is. I bet it's a small arena. I mean, this
4,000 brought 500 ticket revenue in there.
There's no way, right?
I don't know.
No, that math's way off.
Yeah, math's not. I mean, I'm not a mathematician or anything. that seems wild.
Clem's on it.
But I mean, this was also 2014, so they weren't going to like.
It's $125 a ticket.
That's not.
And you're sitting on the floor.
Average.
Sitting on the floor. You're paying way more than that.
Right.
I guess maybe I'm just.
That's roughly. I did 5,000 by 4,000.
So in 2014, they weren't. Not every venue was T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. I mean,
the Sphere.
Well, how many does those sit? Just out of curiosity, like the Blues Arena. What'd that
I
sit?
think it's like 16,000, 17,000.
And that bitch was sold out. Well, maybe not the high shit.
Yeah, I don't think it was technically sold out, but
there was a lot of fuckers there.
Dang, I think the shrine here in Springfield is like 3,000 or 3,500. That's essentially.
I couldn't imagine watching a UFC event at a place like that.
At the shrine, that'd be awesome, dude.
But in 2014,
that would be insane.
In 2014, it was different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd almost be like more intimate than like. Like at the Apex.
Dude, the shrine didn't have a bad seat in the house. No, like at all.
You'd almost want to be up top.
Yeah. All right, so like we did last time, we'll go to the canceled bouts first, which is kind of crazy, especially obviously with hindsight. There's some names on here. I mean, Andre Feely pulls out against Sean Soriano. At this time, Feely wasn't necessarily like a name.
Feely was probably 12 years old.
Yeah. Still already had like 30 fights probably.
In 2014, dude?
Yeah. Charles Oliveira got sick against Nick Lentz. Didn't he fight Nick Lentz like 2 or 3 times?
That sounds correct.
I think he lost to him
Charles
once.
Oliveira is 22-10 in the UFC. Just
that's crazy.
Throwing that out there. There's a win against Nick Lentz.
So this is what the one we're on here, I think, right?
So they fought 6 months after.
So he guillotined Nick Lentz. I'm wanting to say Nick Lentz guillotined him.
No contest. Illegal knee.
Oh, never mind. Okay. So 1-0-1 against Nick Lentz.
Nick Lentz didn't want to play by the rules.
No. Rob Font versus Chris Beal. Remember Chris Beal from Tough?
Yep.
Rob Font. I never heard of that guy.
No.
Dustin Kimura was supposed to fight 2 different people.
So go to Kimura for me, please.
Entwistle got injured, and then Kimura got injured. What a cool last name.
That is sick.
I think he's Hawaiian, I want to say. Yeah, Honolulu.
The Diamond? You know.
Dustin the Diamond.
That's bullshit.
The real
Diamond.
Diamond.
And he's younger than Poirier.
But
come on.
Dustin wasn't, the Dustin of today at this point.
When did Dustin get in the UFC? It was prior to 2014. Had to have been, right?
For sure.
Probably.
I want to say 2011 or 12.
I mean, he was in WEC before that.
I mean, we're kind of going off the rails here, but I just want to know who has the rights to the Diamond first.
I think both of them do because Dustin Poirier wasn't.
I fucking love him.
Wasn't like
I would take a bullet for him right now.
The guy he is now at that point.
God damn.
2011. January 1st, 2011. Wow. Happy New Year.
That's wild.
Beat Dross Gersby, who tried to kill his wife with a dog.
Yeah.
I think I talked about this last time I was here too. They need to start coming up with names for every pay-per-view event. That was resolution. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd have to like start reusing them. Resolution 2.
Right.
That's what you pay people for. Get creative.
That's true.
Yeah.
BKFC's got Knucklemania.
Yeah, like 27 different times.
Yeah.
In fucking
SummerSlam.
a field in Omaha.
No way out. No mercy.
Dude, if you build it, they'll come.
All right, the actual card that actually happened. Wow, how many? 2, 4,
Good lord.
6, 8, 9 fights?
On main card?
The whole thing.
Oh.
Chad Skelly beat Sean Soriano. Chris Beal won.
Rafael Natal.
Chris
Camozzi. Camozzi, dude.
He lost per usual.
Yeah, another guy that I really liked back in the day and didn't really do shit. Now he's a bare knuckle boxer.
Did you say you played tennis with him?
No, I said Rafael Natal almost played tennis.
Oh,
it was a joke.
yeah.
It was a joke.
It was one letter off.
I was like, what?
I'm just an idiot. I was making a joke.
Oh, shit.
Rage and Al knockout on this card. John Moraga.
Justin Scoggins and John Moraga.
Joe Lozon beat Michael Chiesa. TKO cut. It's weird that Lozon is not the one.
Yeah, no
getting
shit.
cut.
That's odd.
There you go. Ramming punches in 41 seconds.
I would like to see that fight back because I do not remember that.
So it's Matt Mitrione versus Derek Lewis if you're.
God, he was such a goofy bastard.
He was, bro. He like had like a goofy like kind of smile on his face at all times.
He's reminding me of some like big sloth bear.
But he was one of the
so dumb.
We were talking about this a little bit before, but he was one of the football players that kind of translated pretty well into the UFC.
Yeah.
Like everyone likes to shit on Schaub.
Mm-hmm.
Schaub was another one. He was good.
Yeah.
Big athletic
Yeah,
dude.
we talked about
He
it. We
went
thought
10 and
maybe
5.
one of the best.
He went 10-5.
Yeah.
Is this the whole fight?
Like people like to shit on him
And
because
beat some big names.
Yes, he knocked out Crow Cop.
Yeah.
This is it.
You're good.
Like people shit on him because of his comedy and whatever, but he was a good fucking UFC fighter.
So it's what, 41 seconds into the fight? Oh. I want to see the ram here.
Yeah, what is a ram?
Oh,
okay.
That was like a straight up shoulder.
Okay, maybe not. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Holy shit. Get in there. Is that Mazzagatti? Not Mazzagatti.
Mitrione does not like him.
Beast. It's like, what the fuck, man? That's a rare Lewis knockout loss, man.
And that was a ram. That's accurate.
It almost kind of was like a forearm.
That was like his shoulder.
No, like, look. I was like kind of like here-ish. It wasn't up here.
I think it was up there.
Agree to disagree.
That was odd, though. But point is, look at Mitrione bouncing around, light on his feet, super quick for a big boy.
Fucking Hayabusa shorts, dude.
The Hayabusa, they had some sick shit. They had some sick shit.
So, yeah, Derek Lewis lost there. Love that.
Big Ben Rothwell.
Big Ben versus Alistair Overeem. First round, TKO.
Also not the real Big Ben, but whatever. I'll let it slide.
The better one.
You mean the clock?
No.
Oh.
The clock comes second. and then comes Rothwell. We all know this, guys.
And in the main event,
the bathroom banger, the clock, Big Ben Rothwell, in that order.
The bathroom banger.
So was this Ubereem? Was this horse meat? Like crazy testosterone levels Overeem?
Well, I don't know. I mean, when did USADA come in? I don't know.
Well, he knocked out Lesnar whenever he was off
uber
the charts.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that his UFC debut?
He was melting.
Was that his debut?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, just to put it into perspective, dude, he fought in Pride at like 185.
Yes.
And was like a scrawny fucker. And then he just like packs on 100 pounds of fucking muscle.
Gegard losing to Jacare in the main event, I think, hindsight, that's like kind of surprising.
That is because Gegard's is
Seth's favorite fighter.
The most underrated guy ever in the world.
He's up there. He doesn't get appreciated like he should. But Jacare was a badass at one point in time too.
Oh yeah.
But everyone just goes back to the Kevin Holland knockout off of his back and
or
all
get
that
him
shit.
getting his shit snapped or
yeah.
Fucking
by Muniz. Or the Muniz.
Yeah.
It's floppy arm.
All right, ready?
The fucking alligator, dude.
All right, everybody shut the fuck up. Let's get this thing started.
What's he got been
tonight was the entire state of Connecticut, including anybody that
Who
went
is
to
that?
Tour.
I don't
the gate
know.
was 300 million trillion of the night bonuses for Lozon, Chiesa, Rothwell, and Sosa, all of which will be going immediately to Joe Lozon. You mad? I'm also proud to announce.
I think they're making fun of Ben's the way
How
he
you
moves.
like herky jerky weird shit. Yeah.
that no fake brawls were instigated at our event. The number of people pushing absolutely nothing.
He's gonna do that the whole fucking
was
time.
0. No dick pics were tweeted out and pretended to be from other fighters. And the number of years that the sport of mixed martial arts was set back by our event tonight is 0. All right, who's got the first question? Fucking clown shoes, hit me.
Richard, clown shoes, MMAgiraffe.org. Why do all the bonuses go to Joe Lozon? Because I'm wicked fucking awesome, that's why. You see that cut I laid on your boy there? I swear to God, I saw 2 kids and a lady trying to push that thing into the Charles to go on a canoe ride, hand to God. Why would I lie about that? Along those lines, Michael, did you feel like the stop was warranted? I don't know, I mean...
It's gonna be a hole in his...
doctors gotta do what they gotta do. They're looking out for the safety of everybody involved. Question for Ben Rothwell. Ben, is beating Alistair Overeem the biggest win of your career?
The biggest win of my career is yet to come. If you believe in yourself and you work really hard and you do silly dances after you win and you yell really loud, you can achieve anything. Don't give up on your goals, kids. Don't give up on your dreams. I do this for the children. I believe that the children are the future of the world because the children will be people too when we're dead. And that's why I beat the shit out of Alistair Overeem so I can show these kids that if you work really hard and you beat up Alistair Overeem that you can do a crazy dance. I can't remember where I parked. My nose has been bleeding for the last few hours. I'm a little bit concerned. I just saw Jafar from Aladdin backstage eating pretzels.
Dana, can you confirm that Jafar from Aladdin is
back to moving
backstage eating
again.
pretzels? And what does that mean for the title picture at 170?
Jafar is not backstage, guys. What the fuck? Come on.
Matt Mitrione, say something controversial.
Rich people shouldn't have to wear clothes.
Thank you. We're gonna lead with that tomorrow. That's a needle.
Matt
mover.
Mitrione,
Thank
say
you.
something
Question for
controversial.
Ally Quinta. How do you think Chris Weidman felt getting to watch you win so impressively from the front row?
What kind of question is that?
Well, you're supposed to know how somebody else is feeling.
What kind of fucking question is that?
Why don't you ask Chris? I'll let know how Chris feels.
What kind of fucking question is that?
It's a human interest question. They're trying to get a story that goes beyond the scope of the sport and transcends into the nature of man.
Well, I don't like it. Let me ask you a question. How do you think Chris Weidman felt when I punched a hole through your fucking chest?
I'm sure Chris was excited for me.
All right, one last question, then we're all gonna get the fuck out of Connecticut.
Who's the guy in the mask?
Oh, this guy? This guy who's been sitting here this entire time in a mask? Guy in the fucking mask? Pull your fucking mask off and show everybody who you are. Look, it's Jacare Souza. Somebody that people actually recognize. Stephen Bonner unmasked his guy, and it was Kenny fucking Powers. Nobody gives a shit. And why the
Nobody
fuck did he
gives a
have a
shit.
second mask on under his first mask? You only need one mask, Bella
Are you talking
shit.
about-
But since you're
Did Bonner like have a mask on in Bellator, or what are they talking about?
I honestly, I don't know.
He said something about Bellator right there, so they must have done when Bonner fought in Bellator or something. Walk out with a mask on or something.
Yeah. Maybe.
He had like he said 2 masks.
Let's check it out. Let's finish this and then check it out because I'm pretty sure. I think you're onto something there.
2 masks? My guy does 2. Take off your Jacare mask. Fuck you, Fuck you. You guys have been great. Thanks for coming out. Love Connecticut.
Fuck you.
All
Get
right,
the fuck out
let's-
of Connecticut.
Let's figure this out.
I'm
real
pretty
quick.
sure you're right. He's going to type in Stephen Bonner mask.
Mask, I guess.
It's not ringing a bell for me though.
Not that
Yeah.
kind of motherfucking mask. That right there.
Oh yeah.
They did like a fight announcement with it.
Tito
correct?
and Bonner.
Who the fuck was it though?
Fucking Sonic.
Look at old Coker. I mean, this is some pro wrestling shit right here. This is like when Sting unmasked himself and he was Sting underneath.
Talked about that earlier.
Like they're doing some fucking Scooby-Doo shit right here to see who this guy's gonna fight. Look at that.
Stefan Bonner. Shout out to Jimmy Smith.
Yeah, you're a big Jamie guy, huh?
Oh yeah.
Short-lived UFC career.
Which made no sense.
I know.
Tito's-
I agree.
He's like,
He's not wanting to let go. He didn't let go. I hear some booze in there. Who ends up winning that fight?
Probably Tito.
I think Tito does.
Sack of crap.
R.I.P. too, dude. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either. Post Malone.
It's Ray Fraff.
I guess I'm assuming that's some sort of training partner that Tito fucked over or something.
And this whole Bonner missed on that.
Crowd's like, who?
A rare Bonner
Poor
miss.
Jenna.
Poor Jenna. Can we also acknowledge that Jimmy Smith is like got the full blown Joe Rogan attire on?
Yes.
I mean, he looks like Joe.
He's
Bald head, everything.
He's always been a...
and not letting go of the mic.
And not letting go of the mic. I wonder if his palm or his palms, if his fingers are as hairy as Joe's.
Oh!
He completely whiffed on that.
I mean, on purpose, obviously. Like,
you think he was trying to miss the shove?
yeah.
I mean, he didn't even try. Like,
This is straight up like Brock Lesnar WWE shit right here.
yeah.
No shit.
Scott Coker, what were you thinking, bro? Did we ever find out the cause of death from Bonner?
I think it was
Heart failure, wasn't it?
Was it like cardiac arrest?
I thought it was like an overdose.
See, that's what caused the
Yeah, probably like an overdose.
like
I don't know if it was like
painkiller type shit.
yeah, or something along those lines.
Because he
Maybe,
seems like a pretty
like
straight
fentanyl or
edge
something like
guy
that.
to me.
Heart complications.
At 45.
So, was it drug induced though?
I don't know. I could have swore it was drug induced.
No, you just want to paint the American Psycho in a
No.
a
Yeah,
bad light.
you're just a hater.
Yeah,
No, because he was like going through some shit. His house burnt down.
a heart complication while at work.
Okay, never mind then.
Accidental fentanyl
Oh
overdose.
shit!
Oh, look at there we go.
Accidental fentanyl overdose in Vegas? Really?
Why would a guy like that get some sketchy ass
fentanyl.
pills instead
like
of
an
getting like the
apology.
real thing?
It's almost like
Shit
Chad
for-
knows some stuff sometimes.
Yeah, just sometimes.
It's rare.
He's chalk it up to fentanyl. Add to the long list.
You know,
I hate that Chad was right.
he
Well,
had some demons, man.
On that note, I guess we'll cut it off. No.
Yeah,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Anyways.
What a way to end that one, huh?
Because I remember his house burning down, and then he was
I
going
remember
through
that.
some shit. Because it wasn't shortly after his house burning down that they found him.
Well, shout out to Stephen Bonner. R.I.P.
R.I.P. And did we figure out who that guy was?
No.
Fuck.
Is there any way to figure out who
Old
was the
training
guy
partner.
that Bonner brought out in the fucking trash bag mask or the glad bag mask?
I bet that was honestly Coker's idea. He's like, hear me out, guys. We're going to do this. And Bonner, being the nice company man that he is, was like, yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll try to sell this best I can. And it just completely flopped. Justin McCauley.
McCauley, training partner. That name kind of rings a
It
bell for
kinda
some
does,
reason.
too.
Yeah. Double-edged sword.
Former training partner, Justin McCauley. I bet Justin McCauley fought in the UFC.
That guy looked pretty big, too. Bigger than Toto.
Toto.
Tito.
The insane one.
I'm not mad at
11
it.
and 5 and 2.
I'm not mad at it.
2.
2 draws.
2 no contest.
2-2 in the UFC. Canceled bout against Derek Lewis
Oof.
RFA.
in
So,
RFA. Okay.
I think he
Lost to Gabriel Gonzaga in the first round.
went out off a
what were
win.
his 2 no contests? Are they on there?
No
his
way.
first
The
two
first two
draws.
fights were
He
draws.
fought in his first 2
Or,
fights
yeah.
were in Japan.
Could you imagine fighting fucking twice for your first 2 fights and their draws?
He's from
0 and 2.
he's from California, and his first 2 fights were in Japan.
I like when guys do that.
That's close.
But I mean,
It's
just
just a
nowadays,
flight across the ocean.
you
Just a
wouldn't.
hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could skip a rock.
I mean, back then it makes sense, but nowadays you're not
Right.
fighting pro. And
I don't
Japan.
know if we've ever
pro fighter.
out of all
What's
the
your
rabbit
record?
holes
0
we've
and
gone
2.
down.
What?
Have we ever seen 2 draws first?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think
And
so.
we go down the rabbit holes.
Oh yeah.
But Macaulay,
0-2.
that's a home overhand right first right there.
But Japan was all
Martin Van Emmen. He was 0-2. That's awesome.
1997 was his first fight.
He ended up beating the guy he had a draw with.
Yep.
Daisuke Ishii.
Oh yeah, fought him again.
So within 4 fights, he had 2 draws.
That's his name. That's how you pronounce that, is Daisuke.
Is that actually how that's
yeah,
like,
there was a pitcher for the Dodgers.
It was Daisuke Matsuzaka. He went for the Dodgers.
I think it's Daisuke.
That's how I would have. That's also how I would have said
Daisuke Ishii.
His 5th fight against Evan Tanner. That's tough.
That is tough.
R.I.P.
God damn, yeah. Get in this
that.
episode.
2-0-2 against a 12-1.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, add it to our podcast Instagram at Hungover Handwrite, TikTok, our personal Instagrams, including Pro Fighter Austin Clem.
Yeah, contact him
in the description
for sponsorships.
Sponsor Clem
For sure.
Sponsor all of us, please.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Later.